forgot that we were vlogging, and so I took the camera out, and now she's out there at the back waiting for me to get out of the car. But she parked so far from Costco. That's what we're doing today. Sorry, I forgot the introduction. Hey team. I don't really know what we're doing in Costco, but we're gonna go check it out. Oh yes, we are looking for my fruit stuff. Let's go. We're looking for my fruit little bars with no sugar again to see if we can find it. But she parked so far that now we're gonna have to walk, which I don't mind because I do enjoy the day and I like walking.
Goofy. Let's go.
Anyways, let's go inside. You know what I want to get? I want to get, no, we're not getting a giant TV. What I want to get is those little containers that you put in the fridge so that like all the fruits and stuff, as soon as I get home, I can wash them and put them in there so that I can just like pick at it, you know? You know what drives me a little bit crazy? When they make something seem like, ooh, it's the healthier choice because you're like, oh, it's only gonna have like a couple of ingredients, and then you actually read the ingredients and the first ingredient is sugar. Decisions were made. They left the cherries for the goldfish. Do you think this light would look good in the front room? Because you hate that chandelier that you always hit your head on. First we had duct tape, and now we have frog tape. How many of these do you think are real watermelons, and which ones are the fake ones? Joe out here tasting macaroni and doing her TikToks. Everyone's cart is so full and like overflowing, and our cart has English muffins and some pencils. Didn't find my fruit bars at Costco, so now we're at a flea market.
Oh, this is a fruit stand.
Just kidding, we're at a fruit stand and we're gonna just buy some fruit, I guess.
I gotta ask my mom what she wants because she always has a list and I never can remember it.
I don't really understand these little fruit stands because this exact nectarines is what I bought at Walmart the other day. So are these guys just selling it to Walmart? Is that how that works? Because then what would be the need for this stand? You know what I mean? Like the lettuce that she's getting is in the same bag of the lettuce that I could get at Walmart, so I don't quite understand what goes on here. Hey team, do you remember a couple of vlogs ago when I was telling you about the brakes of my car? Well, suddenly they started creaking, and I just got them done. So this morning, I had to go take them back to the guy to see what was wrong with it, which means that I had to leave. Well, I had to wake up at 6 a.m. to leave by 7:15 to get there so that Joe can then take me to her school instead of back to sleep at home because I have no car now. So today's vlog is gonna be from Joe's school. It was a freezer in here, so...
Don't show my new office yet.
Okay, but it was a freezer in here, and so I needed a sweater, so it's kind of clashing with my outfit, but...
What do you mean? It's cute.
It's not... Overalls and a sweater is not cute, but...
Look at how cute my shirt is.
So cute.
Droopy. Okay, we're gonna take you on a little bit of a tour of Metro Prep, and you guys can see it's a bit of a mess because we're redoing a lot of stuff, so... You can see the mess, though.
Do you want to show the mess?
No,
because I really just wanted to show this line.
Okay, we're gonna show the lion.
Joe did this.
Is how big it is.
Look at how big it is. Ooh.
His name's Lore.
She did it all by herself.
I did it. Don't ask me how I did it. I just did it. It was hot.
Sorry, team. The tour was short because stuff just isn't quite ready. But I'm pretty sure I can get her on the first day to send me a clip to then put on maybe the next vlog for the first day of class.
It's just all the stuff's in the halls, so the classes are getting clean.
I know. That's what I'm saying. It was a short
It's
tour.
like a tornado.
Because it's very messy. But once September comes and the kids are in, then maybe she'll send us a video and then you can see the final product. We're finally committing to getting this room done.
We got little wallet. Look.
We got our first package of stuff.
Oh, nobody's looking. Look at my cute little matching wallet. My over-the-shoulder purse.
We both match today, but we always match. So we got our first box of stuff that is going to be needed to get this room done.
Do you want me to show them?
And I'm pretty excited. I don't want to tell you what it is so it doesn't ruin the surprise.
Oh.
But yeah, we can show because they won't be able to
Can
guess.
I just show one thing?
Yeah.
This is it.
So we have a bunch of those.
42. Hot, hot. Oh, and
then
oh, I broke the box. And this. That's it. Very heavy.
that's all you get to know for now. But we do have to go out and figure out the paint situation And then we can get started in here. Joe is measuring something. I don't know what it is.
I'm finding the studs in the wall. See?
Oh.
One's right there. But you gotta know the inner and the outer part of the stud. So watch. No stud. Starts there. Ends there. That's the stud.
Wow.
Right?
It's so little. I thought they were bigger.
Yeah, that's what she said. Okay. So they should be every 16 inches. That's why the things that we bought aren't every 16 inches, to my chagrin.
The paint is getting mixed. What did we get?
Home away from home. 2 colors. Intercoastal gray and ink black. It's not really
ink
black.
black.
It's like deep, 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 deep blue or gray. And we're going to get some wood.
Now we're off to get the wood. The paint is getting mixed.
That's it. That's it.
I don't know why I was under the impression that every piece of wood, like every 2x4, was already like neatly polished, and you know what I mean? Like, just because some of those were like broken and they didn't look quite, you know, straight, and I was wrong. You do that yourself. Joe and I mean, I'm gonna speak for myself. I have never done any like construction type situation.
This is like so far
I think
not construction.
Whatever. It is construction, but
I love how proud you are of me for doing base things like that. Like, first of all, I don't understand, and I ask 17 questions.
I just need to say something. So we're trying to figure out what screw to use to put these into the wall and for them to like stay there and not be like wobbly or whatever. And then this guy is wearing like a construction vest. And so Joe goes up to the guy to ask him what he thinks.
He was dressed for the part.
And the guy's like, I don't work here.
No, he said, didn't you hear me? He was so cute. He's like, oh, I don't know the answer. I'm brand new at this. I'm learning just like you. It was so adorable.
But he didn't work there, did he?
No, I didn't think he worked there. I said he had a work vest on like he was a construction guy.
Right. So you went up to someone who doesn't work at Home Depot.
I go up to anybody who looks like they can help me at Home Depot. If I can't find a construction guy, if I can't find a person that works there, I go up to anybody who looks, and usually I look so pathetic that a lot of people, just like that lady, just offers help because I look like I'm lost in the wilderness.
We did look a little lost in there. Yeah. But anyways, we got everything, and we got the right screws.
And this is our construction car. A Scion.
And I think it's gonna look great. I can't wait. Joe wanted to go vintage shopping. Yay. So we're at a flea market. I'm so excited.
She's so excited.
When someone asks you, hey, do you want to go to the flea market? The answer is always no.
It wasn't the best representation, but don't worry. I got another one for us to go to.
No thanks. Flea market number 2. I don't know why we're here.
That's a spirit.
What's the appropriate answer when someone says, let's go to the flea market?
Pick the best one.
Go
to Aberfoyle and Guelph.
That's 2 flea markets and 2 disappointments.
No, but...
And I knew that this was going to happen because why go to a flea market?
We'll go to Guelph next time.
Absolutely.
It'll be better. Aberfoyle and Guelph.
No thanks.
I'll take Amy.
Since the flea markets were such a failure, we ended up at Denny's, and I've got a nice little breakfast. Sausage, eggs, and hash brown. And Joe has...
I took 9. I slightly overcommitted.
Look at all that.
Eggs, bacon, pancake.
She's getting the first layer of paint on. Look at my superstar. She be painting. Look at her go. She started in all of 10 seconds ago, and she's almost done the whole first half of this wall. Hey team, so the progress for that new room is progressing. So some stuff is done, like the painting, the next coat, all that kind of stuff is done. But I'm not going to show you what's in here. But I have to go to Staples and get something from Staples. But you'll see very soon what it is.
What are those extras for? for? Babe, it's not right.
What do you mean?
Well, look at it.
What's wrong with it?
Well, look at the thing you're holding.
Yeah.
And how it's a different length. Oh, there's 3 of them. What? No,
Oh, yeah.
you did it.
I just forgot to add one. I'll go fix it. We finished building the 4 rods, and now we're just waiting for Joe to bring the pieces of wood that we bought yesterday.
Guys, I just don't know. I don't know if we're supposed to attach this to the wall and then drill it in, because I know it's going to make it more stable, but this is heavy. Or if those little brackets, if a 2x4 is wide enough to support drilling in all of those times, or if I just adjust it and I put 2 of them in to the wood.
My solution, well, it's not a solution, but what I think is if we don't put the piece of wood that goes across, the screws that are going on the edge have the chance of not actually catching the edge of the board, the stud that's in the wall. And then like it could be in there for a couple days, and then as soon as it gets heavy, then that starts cracking and whatever.
But wait, here's my question. You take one of these, okay? You see this end. Mm-hmm. So if you put it like this, right, and the 2x4 is going down there, it's not on an edge. You can put one in, and those 2 are directly in, and then I can use plugs in the wall for these. And I'm just like, it won't be on an edge. Now, if you turn it like this, these 2, are they too far apart?
Yeah, I think so. I don't think.
But it's a 2x4. Shouldn't the 4 be this way, or is it? In the 2x4 in the wall, is it skinny ways or lengthways?
No, it's like this.
Well,
so
then
the 4 goes across.
So then it's wide enough because then this.
I don't think so.
Then this is only like from hole to hole. That's what she said. Is less than 2 inches.
I think we should still put the piece of wood.
I think we call Melissa. I'm waiting for my phone to ring right now.
We did an oopsies. We thought that this room was this color, and so we bought this color. But as you can see, this is gray and this is blue. So now we have a piece of wood that's supposed to go on the wall that is blue.
Okay, wait. I think it's a sign that we're supposed to drill these right into the 2x4s in the wall and not bother with this, because we can still put it into 3 different 2x4s that are already in the wall.
I don't know. But the other option is we just paint those sticks this color. We had a phone call with Melissa, and she said that what we were doing was wrong. So now we have to go back to Home Depot and get the other stuff to make it right in order for these poles not to fall on us eventually. And Joe hates the curtains that I put up, so we're gonna have to get new curtains, although I think they're perfectly fine.
Hate them.
They're fine. See? Nothing wrong with these curtains.
They're for Dracula.
Way,
Dracula's house.
way better than this
Satin, they're to line
green
Dracula's bed.
Look at this green situation that was
Well,
there
we're
before.
not using those either, but those gotta go.
They're fine. We're back at Home Depot because we have to fix our mistakes. And now we have to find a giant square bit.
Square
whatever
bit.
that is. It looks like it's up there.
6 inches. It's not big enough. Oh yeah, it is.
So there's one that only has the 1 in it, and then others that
This
have
is
like
better.
4. And then Joe sees this big pack that has a bunch of stuff.
It's a nice case.
But listen, we have made so many mistakes, and she has been complaining about this. How many more projects are in your future, babe?
Finally in Home Depot.
How many more projects?
I don't know, it's pretty. Knowing you, quite a few.
Not if you don't like it. You're already mad at this one.
I'm
Why would you get more
I knew
tools
I'd
that
be
we're
mad
not
at
going to
this.
use?
It's okay. This is good, those longer bits. I'm getting this one.
Show the people.
No. People, this is it.
I think we should have just got the one because we're not going to use it. Here's our Home Depot haul. So we got the spray paint because our screws are gold. So we got screws that are gold, and we got to spray paint them or else we're going to see them all the time. And then we got these little
Toggles.
toggles,
Toggle.
toggles, not tacos. And then 4 of these, even though I said 1 should be enough, we went with the 4. Another box of these toggles, and a whole kit of drills.
We spent $100.
When I first moved in, I asked Jo if she could paint the house like bluish grayish, and she said yeah, for sure. And then she forgot to, for whatever reason, to paint this little bit. So now that we have paint that we're not going to use, but
it can fix different parts of the house.
Well, here we go. It's finally, she did it.
Yay!
Here's the plan. Here's what we decided on. So apparently the studs aren't like perfectly aligned at 16 inches.
It's not the studs. I think it's the rod. Like, you think this is perfectly aligned, but the rod isn't perfect.
So maybe it's the rod, but what I'm saying is we can't get 4 of the 4 corners in. So I said, let's just move the entire thing this way so that we can then get at least 3 in. And then if we have to secure the last one, well, it'll be on like drywall or whatever it's called, but we can secure it with that little butterfly thing that we bought. Normally, if that would have worked, all of the holes would have been pushed to the left. But the middle one was pushed to the left. The right one was pushed to the right. And the last one doesn't even fit the 3rd hole. We could only get 2 in. So this is why I'm a little confused as to what's going on. But we've marked it on the wall. So far, that's what we have. We spent way too long trying to fit 3 of these holes onto the 2x4. I guess, no, not even, because it would be right on the edge. So what we're going to do now is just fit the 2 and then put the butterfly into one of these, and then just that one for aesthetic. We'll just put a random screw in there. But it's crazy how they make this, but it's not wide enough for people to hang things on it. Now we have to go in with the big one, but she said make sure you punch it in.
I'm trying.
Or else it's gonna slip all over the wall. So give it a thump.
I did.
Are you sure? She did it. Now what?
I'm stuck.
Uh-oh.
That's fine. See? Okay.
Yay.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So the big holes are for the one that's going to have the butterfly. The little holes are the ones that are just going to have the screws because there's a stud in back. And then the medium hole, which is the one that Joe's doing right now, is the one that's going to have
insulation.
Is the one that's going to have the, what's that called, babe?
What?
The little one, not the butterfly, the other one?
Just the regular plug.
Just a wall plug is going to be for that one. Look, we did it. Joe doesn't think that I can do stuff, but I did.
I don't think I can do stuff.
I did
This
these.
was so hard.
But I did a good job.
You did a good job, baby. I should quit.
Whoop, whoop. I told Joe, we got to organize the screws and everything because there's always one of us that's like just holding the bar waiting for the other person to be ready. But if you have all the screws ready, then it's not going to be that much time. So anyways, I ended up doing it because Joe did not do it. So here it is. Organized screws. And then when we do the top one on my side, so pretty. She didn't believe me when I said that the tap shoe works like a hammer.
Honest to God, guys. Look at this. Watch this. Are you joking?
Brilliant.
Don't ask us how I did it. We just did it. It was hard.
Look at how good we're doing. I have this screw left in there. Joe put the other ones in. And like this stuff is solid.
Guys, it is solid. We used toggles. We used into the stud finder.
We even used the butterfly.
Butterfly, that's the toggle thing. You guys can't really see it, but it's nice that Buffy's gonna be in the background of my wall. Wait to see what's on that wall. But to be honest, guys, I need to give a shout out because this one right here, baby, turn around, flex for us, please. Because without her right here, I wouldn't have done it. I would have whined, I would have cried, I would have complained myself to oblivion.
She did whine and complain.
A little tear.
Hey team, it is another day, which means we get to continue working on this room. Joe got home from work and she brought this apparatus, but I'm not going to tell you what goes on it because I'm not going to spoil the surprise of what this room is actually going to be. But I'm going to show you what she brought from school in order to make this room amazing. Ooh, what are we going to do with this? Leave your guesses in the comments below. I don't want to give it away, so you get Joe right at the edge of the screen. But she's been working so hard. Good job, baby. It looks amazing. We're back at Home Depot because when we screwed one of the things in, the screw kept just turning. Even though we put in a plug, it just kept turning and turning and turning. And so now we're worried because now the thing is loose and it's not really holding anything. So now we're back to Home Depot because we're gonna ask someone what they think, because maybe our plugs or the plugs that came in with the product just aren't really good and we just need to go get new plugs. So that's what we're doing right now. Hey team, we figured it out. It was the wall plugs or whatever you call them. The ones that came with the actual product weren't holding up and they were like stripping. And so anyways, we just ended up getting new ones that were better and more solid. And now you get the reveal because the room is finally done and it is absolutely gorgeous.